Hello friends, what's up? This is Ron here, and in this video I'm going to show you the developer's latest interview part 7. And here the developers will be talking about new game contents. And though we are having this SS banner just one day after, but this video is not going to be the upcoming SS banner, but this video is going to be the upcoming game contents. Okay, so let's get it on to it, my friends, and as always the video will be with English translations. So let's get it, my friends. Okay, as always, manager Crisalid is here. New dungeons are created. Hell yeah, my friends, new dungeons. So a lot of new contents they are going to be talking about, and they're going to be talking about the developers. Yeah, they are concerned about the fans. Yeah. That's important. Okay, so hello, please introduce yourself. Lieutenant Clark in the dungeon team. I am the charge of creating content of the dungeons. Okay, so this guy is liable for creating the dungeon things. The name of dungeon is Demos. Okay, good. Look at this. Look at the outline of the new dungeons that is going to be created. And it has a lot of things to do with the buffs and everything. Wow. Kinda look like the buff that we get from the what should I say, the card transcending process, but I don't know how it's going to implement it. The thing is, these guys are really concerned about the fans, that how we are going to receive or how we are going to interact about these dungeons, which is much appreciated because they are thinking about the players. Let's see how it goes. Okay, they're talking about the rewards. So probably we're going to have another world drop event soon. Very cool. Okay, how appear in mission type. So this guy is kind of the head or the main guy who actually. So you're like the father. There are a lot of fathers beside me. Whoa, that is funny as hell, my friends. That is funny as hell. I like these things. Okay, so they're talking about the placement and actions. Then we're talking about them. For which reason? Okay, look at the design, guys. And probably this is going to be the boss of the dungeon. So it doesn't really look new to me because I have fought him before, and you guys have fought him before already in the dungeons, in the existing dungeons already. So yeah, it's okay, but they should have worked something a bit different on this. I believe it would have been really amazing. And this is another boss or something, and this will be the background where we're going to play. And these are going to be the mobs, or pretty much the same, more or less the same. We have seen these sort of mobs in everywhere. Look at this, how they are this working and adjusting stuffs. I mean, how they are relating things, collaborating with the programming team. Pretty cool stuff that they are sharing this sort of things with us. Much appreciated. Okay, now he's going to talking about the enemy skills, and look at this. Now this looks like some sort of new implementation in totally, because I have never seen this sort of things before. Let me just zoom this thing a bit for you, so you guys can have a good idea about this. It's hard to say from this angle, but looks like it's some sort of a spider thing. Yeah. So let's move forward, my friends. Look at how these things are charging, or they're kind of breathing, right? Good stuff. It's kind of funny, but interesting. Of course, interesting new stuff. Much appreciated. Look at this, how things are actually working on the upper panel. Wow, these things are not really that easy, my friends. I mean, it needs a bit of hard work for sure. So they are talking about enemy sounds. Coordinator works with every team in the company. Yeah, that's right. Because whenever you launch a content, you have to talk and communicate with each and every department of the game company itself. Oh, pardon me, my friends. I actually woke up a bit ago. They're doing some collaboration with each other. Nice. Yeah, I believe he should be interviewed as well. So they're having some fun right here. Oh, look at this, my friends. So cool. So this is how they create the mask. And spoiler alert, my friends, I'll be creating a mask as well. And I'm thinking about which fighter should I create. Okay, you guys keep reading the subtitle thing, because sometimes I am focusing on other stuffs. Okay, stay suggest combat power. They're talking about the combat power for each chapter. Okay, so probably this is going to be something like the chapter of fight once again. Reviving Hell's dungeon. And also they are planning to make these things a bit easier than before, because there are a lot of combat powers or CPs in different players. Like some are having 1100, some are having 50,000 CPs. It is different. It differs from ranks of different fighters. True story. And I'm glad that they are really thinking about it. Enemy stats. Okay, so they are creating this Clark mask. So now I know that how they do it. So that's freaking cool, my friends. So on this one video, they are sharing a lot. Hall of Elements, a memorable one. Yes, Hall of Elements, I would say, still very famous. And I love it. And okay. So there was a time when people were having lots of difficulties with this type of dungeons, and they kind of realized that putting more difficulty is not going to be a good idea. Sorry, my friends, I forgot to turn these things off. Damn. Oh. And I'm impressed while looking at the player feedback. Okay, let's talking about the player feedback as well. This is important. I know whenever player feedback is considered. Cool. So they're talking about the future dungeons, existing content like story mode, and look at this, my friends. Let me just get back. Now there's a lady working out here, and probably she is related with the graphics team. And can you guess what is the character she is working with? Hell yeah, my friends, that's Nameless. And let me just zoom this thing a bit for you. And this is Isolde on the right part of the screen, and the left part of the screen we can see the hands of Nameless. And looks like they are kind of revamping Nameless. And I was actually talking with many of my subscribers in my comment section that how they are going to approach this sort of updates, and probably we will not be happy at all if they do it some sort of minor PvP updates like Alice and Chris. We really need some major update for this guy, my friends, because Nameless is a highly popular character and we all want to see him in a very strong position in the game, and currently he is not. So not only just simple buffs, but we need serious buffs like decrease damage received or increase enemies damage received, or some sort of immunity, and of course some sort of very relevant dots as well, my friends. So looks like they are kind of taking it seriously and really working on this guy. And this can also give a future indication that whether this character may appear as an SS or BS. I don't know, my friends, but there is a possibility. Wow, cool. So new stories will be coming, or guild content. They're talking about guild content. Okay, nice. Okay, that's the funny part. Here is guy's mask has fallen apart, and they had to blur this video. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, they are trying their best to create these dungeons efficiently and blah 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 stuff. Progress you're making, they're positive. Yeah, they're always happening long ago. Okay, new story mode. So I went back a bit because they were talking about the guild content, which is going to be really important for us, and new story mode will be coming along with these future updates. and along with this new dungeons will be created. Okay, so they are positive. Hasn't exact as date. Okay, so they don't want to give us the exact date of the new upcoming content. So new story mode and guild battle content within this year possible. This is a good question. Thank you, Manager Chrysalid. We will try. That's a very diplomatic reply, but still I agree that new content should be here, and these guys are already working on the dungeons, and we have seen that in your previous interviews. Yeah, really complicated. I'll come back next time. Manager Chris, I'm Lieutenant Clark. See you in the next episode. Thank you, my friends. Amazing stuffs. So guys, that was a pretty decent video where they actually gave us a lot of information. I talked about a lot of things. First of all, they are talking about the new dungeons that is going to be released, and probably that will come with the next update or something. If not, maybe sooner, my friends. Don't worry about it. But finally, we are having some new content in the game, and there will be a lot of content probably, because we are having this dungeon which is going to be something like, this let's go to the dungeon, challenge dungeon, and probably it is going to be something like the Tower of Trials. Come on, man. These guys should also think about the slow-mo bug thing, or the time it took while getting into this part of the mission. They should really think about it. So the new dungeons will also be some sort of this sort of floors after floors after floors. You have to either climb down or go down. I don't know really what it's going to be, but this sort of staging system, and this is we'll be getting for the first, and they have actually confirmed this thing, but we are actually having a lot more information as well. Secondly, we saw that Nameless is currently under process, and they are kind of revamping the designs and stuffs of this amazing guy. So I'm not sure that whether it will be the update of the in-game Nameless, or whether this Nameless is going to appear as an SS or BS character. Now that's the question that I would like to think about, I would like to imagine about, but I am entirely not sure about it. And looks like they gave no indication about talking about this thing as well. Though this is going to be a major update, because this character is an in-game face character, and we are highly looking forward that what type of update they are going to give us for the in-game face characters. Once again, the in-game character may be updated, or maybe he might appear as a BS or SS unit, which is I am not sure about, my friends. But one thing I can tell you, that Nameless is currently under process, and they are really working hard on them. Next, we are having the new story modes, and if you check out the stories right here, and we are having already a bunch of stories, but they are probably introducing a new bunch of stories. And new stories means what, my friends? New story means a lot of rubies, because this they are so far this Nest Saga and Orochi Saga, and actually there are bunch of options in the Nest Saga as well. So probably they are going to add some stories in this King of Fighters 2002 version, and of course this one will be. And the problem is this one has only two difficulties, that is hard and expert, and I really wish that they bring this sort of new modes as well, because new modes once again means a lot of rubies once again, my friends. Next day we are talking about the guild content, and in guild content I have a concern, because I'm not entirely sure that whether they are going to give us a new guild boss, or probably arrange something, some sort of a game event or something that can be shared between the guild mates. And actually I got this information from earlier videos provided by them. That was live stream part 4 or 5, I don't really remember, but there they were talking about giving us some sort of a mission where the guild mates, I mean whoever people are in your guild, or you play the guild with them, they can participate together against some sort of boss or some sort of thing. I don't know how this thing will work out, but let's see, my friends. And good thing is actually they are providing us new contents, and I hope that this content will be friendly to all, as they have said that they are actually thinking about the difficulty. And I believe that the low CP rank players will not be hampered by this sort of developments, because a lot of people are actually having CPs like immense amount of CPs because they are summoning those SS and BS characters. But look at talk about the F2Ps, or talk about the people who are highly dependent on the unified banner. They don't really have that much of CP, so I believe that they're going to take care of these things as well, as they talked about. So let me know in the comments that what you guys are thinking about the new content, what you guys are thinking about their approaches and everything. So I'll be seeing you soon in some other videos, my friends. Till then, peace out and stay awesome, my friends.